What's up? It's another day. I did take a $200 win in Asia last night. Accounts back up, made back the loss from yesterday's video. Today is the 25th, Tuesday of August. Let's get it. Market opens literally in 3 minutes. I haven't even gotten to analyze the charts yet, so um, let's do that right now. So start off on the daily. We're getting displacement higher out of our weekly gap. We do not have SMT unless we do with YM. No SMT. The lows, which makes me not really trust that we're getting true displacement, but yeah, no SMT. Okay. So we have disrespected this 4-hour gap, which is pretty big. So this is our bullish PD ray out of here. If we saw manipulation into this and market open to go higher, we have an order block here. So that makes me think that this could potentially be our breakaway gap down here. ES has also disrespected our 4-hour gap. We have an unfilled 4-hour. I believe we have an unfilled 4-hour up here. Yeah, up here. We have the same thing on ES as well. We have this high here, which on ES we've made equal highs. Currently with SMT. So I think we go higher. We also have our unfilled daily. Unfilled daily up here. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Looking for longs. Get our Judas into this area here, order block, and BPR. And then look for longs up towards this LR, unfilled 4-hour. And then ultimately the daily gap. As long as ES and NQ stay correlated, good to take trades on that. Market just opened. Looks like we tapped into our BPR. But we'll see what we get. See if we get a good Judas here. Looks like we would have. This is where I would take a 30-second Judas if it were good enough. And the thing is, I don't want to rush. I always rush trades. I'm only going to take this trade if I really like it. This has to be dead obvious. We have an unfilled 15 right here. Okay, so take trades if they're dead obvious. And there's always going to be that A plus trade. That's what I have to remember. There's always going to be that A plus trade. It's my biggest frustration all the time. Is that I always force something and then I wish I would have waited. Sometimes it's a loss, you know? So right now, there's no reason for me to panic enter this. In the past, I would have. I would have already entered as we saw that wick up here. I'm still open to longs. I really like the idea of longs, but I don't like what I'm seeing just yet. We just made equal highs on NQ. It's like we're rejecting. No 15-second inversion. There's nothing for me there. And then there's nothing really lower that I really want. We have London, we have Asia, but I see this as breakaway. See, this is where I would enter. Except ES is not in a place of distribution. We're inside that 15-minute right now, so there's no reason for me to want to long. Also have a 30-minute, which is crucial to know. Looks like our lower time frame gaps are beating. Potentially, it could be beating our 30 minutes. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place with this. I could see this retracing, but I do like the higher time frame just looks so bullish to me. I mean, I could see us coming down here at 10 a.m. into this new gap. Almost feels like I just missed the move, but that's my biggest thing that I have to focus on is not getting FOMO and just waiting. So I'm okay with it. We have the whole trading week. We literally have so much ahead of us. Why would I get FOMO? You know? If I did enter a trade though, it would have been this 30-second because on Judas swings you don't have to take the highest time frame conversion of the delay. This 30-second would have been very valid to me. Would have been a scary wick here though. So far we're holding the 15, the 30. I'm not opposed to shorts, except this is pretty high resistance. This low down here we put in. I think we hit EQ of this range here. True day opens pretty far down. We don't have much manipulation below it. I mean, I'm open to shorts, but I don't really like it. ES isn't a place to go higher. Finally, but I don't have confidence longing now. We're this high up. I should have potentially got in lower, but just remember, I just have to remember what I've been talking about. Um, yeah, it's really this high that I want to see because we have equal highs there with ES. That high, and then this intermediate high here. 1 hour just looks super bullish to me. We get this 30-minute closure. I could wait for 10 a.m. to get some sort of PO3. Look at the quarters. My only issue is we don't have SMT. We don't really have SMT, so. Now this 30-second or 15-second continuation. Do I like shorts here? Not really. I really don't. I want to wait for longs. I don't expect this. I really don't expect this order block to get disrespected. See, I feel like this would be an entry, except we have no inversion yet. No inversion. We have a 5-second inversion, but not really interested in 5-second inversions, if I'm being honest. But I do feel like we flip back up, take these highs. I don't think those highs are safe whatsoever. ES is in a good spot. Also, I do need to. I know it's hard to see my screen. I have an ultra wide monitor, and so on OBS it looks weird. There's nothing I can do about it. I do got to try to fix that. I just don't really like. See, we're building up some low resistance here. We have our new week opening gap. Is this an old one? It's an old one. Definitely be looking for long soon. I just would like to get one more resweep potentially. And then like a good displacement candle lower, and then inversion of that be ideal. So if we could leave a gap open here to then trade through. Here's our hourly time frame, by the way, on this leg here. I really like. We could change it to 30 minutes real quick. No, I'm good. Yeah, we'll do 30 minutes. Let's go with. Let's change this to 30. All right. So our 30-minute there, we have that rejection wick. Okay, if we can get an inversion. We're inside a 2-minute. If this 2-minute fails, I am interested in shorts though, because then we're below the order block. But then, like, what are we targeting? London low, true day open, I guess. EQ. Yeah. I'm open. ES isn't a spot to do it. But 30. We didn't quite disrespect it. We could put in like a 1-minute order block or something. I'm not completely convinced yet that we are bearish. We have this potential inversion here, which is our highest time frame. But there's no order block. It's just weird. I don't know how I feel about this price action. I'm not gonna lie. But I really just like the idea of us going higher. I think I'm gonna get in here. I go stops here. We get in here also. Limit. Stops. I'm in on my evals, in on funded. This is a trade I like. It's in line with my original bias. I don't see any issue with it as far. It's not a good looking wick though, I will say. Going 1-to-1 on this trade. Unless we want higher. We could go higher. Hold on. We have a lot of draws higher. I'm okay with 1-to-1. If I'm being honest. 1-to-1 on funded. On eval will go something bigger. I got a really bad entry on eval though, by the way. Like I got filled up here. I don't like how my stop isn't very high resistant. It's the only issue. Don't like that very much. I don't like those wicks. Some ugly wicks. But I'm gonna trust the trade idea. I like the relative equal highs we made up here. This gap has to reject. If this gap flips, then I'm cooked. Like genuinely cooked if this gap flips. I must feel like this is a better trade now, this short.
Order filled.
Daily loss limit on the evals. I didn't even realize I got such a high fill. The daily loss limit on the funded is 150, so I gotta be aware of that. Okay, it's a good closure. See, now if this gets invalidated, this trade idea is just wrong, so I'm gonna put my stop down here. Not a good stop loss. It's just low resistant liquidity. It's just, we have an SMT with ES though, is the thing. But we need to go higher now if this is gonna play out. Don't have time to mess around. See that? I can't be seen with wicks like that. We go break even once we take that high. Let's wait for this candle to close before we decide if we go break even or not. I'm gonna go break even. I don't want to see price come back down here. If price comes back down here again, then this is not a trade I want to be in anyway. So we're break even here. If we get break even, that's honestly at this point I'm fine with that. So let's just see if price pushes higher. All right, we're break even there. So now this is a trade at 15 seconds short. This is honestly a better trade. I'm gonna hop in shorts here and take it to this low. Do you feel like this is almost just gonna be a chop session though? Yeah, that was a stupid trade. $100 loss there. There's no reason to hop in that. So taking $100 loss just for price to go to take profit. Oh man, dude, it's tough, you know. Price is gonna go to TP. There's no reason for it not to. We have, yeah, price is so bullish to those highs. It's like, it's where I struggle. It's like, why did I go break even? But at the same time, going break even's good. In some cases, I think my break even was justified. I think it was by far justified. I'm not mad about that. Short was bad. It was not a good short. If we had a 30-second here, this would be an even better short based on what we're rejecting from. But now I'm looking at the high time frame and I don't really see this as bearish, you know? It's pretty bullish. So, oh man, it's been a rough last few days. This account's been just like literally at just break even. And now these evals are pretty cooked. Daily loss limit like 3 days in a row on the evals. This funded has just been break even. I've been trying to get the next payout. Oh, this is brutal. Man, we turned a break even. We turned a good trade into a break even and then a loss. Are you serious? I turned a winning trade into a break even and then a loss, which is just brutal. Got in on this 1 minute inversion from our 2 minute. High resistance below, low resistance above. You know, great entry. And then I went break even when we took this eternal high right here. Boom, break even. And then I immediately hopped in shorts when we got a 15-second inversion here, which was stupid because then there was it was just dumb. And now we get a real entry. I'm not gonna take, but you know, and so I just, you know, turned a winning trade into a break even and then a loss. Interesting day for me today. Took this first trade and I turned a win into a loss simply by going break even at this internal high, getting stopped at break even, and then seeing an inversion in this on the 30-second that I liked, and then I just neglected this 1 minute here. Well, didn't see it, and then so I got stopped out on that. So that there goes a win into a loss pretty quickly. But then I was able to get in a short down towards low resistant liquidity and make back my loss plus more. That's why I like having a daily loss limit rather than one loss and done, because lots of the time you can make back your loss. But if you have a daily loss limit and you haven't hit it yet, then you can take a second trade if you really like it. But I didn't get in on my evals on that second trade, so I am daily loss limit on the evals, which is a bummer. So, but all in all, pretty good day. So 3 trades unfunded. Not unhappy really at all. Not a bad day. So we come back tomorrow and we avoid trades we don't like, take trades we do like. So well, that's the YouTube video. I kind of forgot I was recording. I made back the loss on funded because I didn't hit daily loss limit, and honestly, that's why I like daily loss limit more than one loss per day. It just makes more sense to me. You just set your daily loss limit to a loss amount that you're fine with, and then so if you lose your first trade and it's below that, then you can take another trade to make it back, and then if you lose that trade, well then you just lose that trade. So um I also just that talking was I was filming a video for Instagram. But anyways, that'll be the video. Am I completely pleased with how I traded today? No. I was doing well at first. I was talking about how I don't just want to hop in a trade based off of FOMO, and that first long wasn't bad. That break even, that should have been it. I should have not re-entered shorts because like that second entry into shorts was literally all FOMO. I entered that and I was like, okay, it's gonna reverse here. If it does, I don't want to miss that. I want to make money. I just went break even. I don't want to lose. It's not the answer to this. So I just got to be aware of that because that was bad, and that could have led to another loss because for some reason I just talked about daily loss limit being so good. For some reason it wasn't loading. Like I have a daily loss limit set on Apex, but I got past $150 loss at one point, and it wasn't showing up. So if I log in here real quick, if I log in here, one sec. If I log in here, let's make sure that things are actually working properly, because it literally wasn't about to lock my account, which is unacceptable. Okay. Let's look at this real quick. So the Apex 256, 256, and then we go in here. Since when did I have Apex evals? I had no idea I've had any Apex evals. Where did these come from? Also, 10 a.m. just opened. Let's see what we do. Okay, maybe we can trade these Apex evals. Let's group them. I don't know where these came from. No idea where these came from. Okay, there's the Apex accounts. PA Apex is not in there. Okay, so we did this, and then we went 10, and then we took one of these, and then we turned on that, and then Apex. I don't know where these came from. I don't remember paying for these. Then that's probably not good. That probably means I didn't cancel something. But is that smart or stupid to trade these evals? It's probably stupid, right? I don't think there's any point in trading them. Although let's just check real quick what we got going. I'll put trading view here because it's hard to see on screen. We're inside. We've now dropped into a 4-hour gap that we've opened. If we reject this 4-hour gap, I'd be totally open to longs. Just we're inside this 4-hour gap at 10 a.m. ES is also in it. YM, I'm sure, is in it. We were to get some sort of reaction out of there, I'd be open for 10 a.m. longs, but we've been rejecting every bearish fair value gap so far. If we get a resweep though, looks like we just got a resweep. Where's midnight? True day opens a lot lower. Let's find EQ. EQ of the range might be interesting. We're close to EQ. That makes me think we're going to grab London low. We can get some sort of manipulation of this low resistance liquidity and then continuation shorts. I would take it on the evals, just to get these evals started. But I don't know where these evals came from. I gotta check actually to make sure that I'm not like accidentally paying for them, because that could be the case. Because usually they cancel when you blow them, but in this case, they may have not. Let's log in real quick, and then I'm going to end this video. Okay, let me check. Just make sure I'm not paying for these. Active evals 2 renews on September 23rd. So a payment went through for these accounts. Payment history. Okay, let's see if we get some sort of entry. I'm not interested in 10 a.m. longs based on where we've been headed. I expect EQ at this point. I wouldn't want to see us leave without hitting EQ. See if we can get maybe a 5 minute. All right, there's a 5 minute tap there. We can get a 30-second inversion out of that 5 minute tap. Do we have anything higher? No, we have a 5 minute tap here. We can get a 30-second out of that. I'm taking that all the way. Taking that on eval. We do get that. It's a good trade. And if we don't, then oh well, we have. Yeah, apparently we have. Apparently we have a bunch of active subscriptions that I didn't know about. I don't know what is going on with that. I gotta cancel some of these. Only issue with this is we don't have. We could wait for the new 15-minute candle to open in 3 minutes, catch the top wick, and then the distribution lowers to London. And then if we do, I mean, we might as well full port these accounts. I'm not even lying. Let's make sure they work real quick. 2. So, okay. We might as well full port these. We'll go with 40, because I'm not interested in paying recurring subscriptions. I'm being honest. I'm really not. So I have other evals. I don't need to pay for these. So I don't care to full port them. It'd be better ROI in the first place. So let's pay attention to the 30-second here. Full porting. Just gonna go a 1-to-1. If we could pass season 1 trade, that would be cool. I think we just need 2,000 to pass. No, 3,000 to pass. Okay, let's check here. We did get the 30-second inversion. Our 15 minutes going to open up. I don't think we'll get any manipulation higher. We have a wickless candle here on the 5 minute. That's probably going to be my TP. Let's see what we have. Yeah, London, yeah. EQ kind of aligns with that wickless candle, so that's what I'm going to be looking at. Stop's going to get trailed here. New 15-minute candle is going to open and it's going to distribute there. So can be pretty confident in this trade. I'm not going to lie. There's our new 15-minute candle. Let's put in that top wick. Don't think that could manipulate us. I think I'm going to risk the accounts to hit this TP. See, this is what I need to be doing on evals. I need to be taking high risk trades on really good setups like this one. Like this is a very obvious draw with a protected stop. I don't really see a world in where this doesn't deliver here. I just don't. We have midnight open below as well. Like I don't see a world. I mean, there's always a chance that the next 15-minute candle goes. I guess now we have an unfilled 15 though, don't we? No. I think it makes sense to put our stop above. Yeah, this candle open. I don't see us manipulating above that candle. That would be kind of weird. More importantly, do we have SMT? We never made SMT at the target, then it wouldn't be a true. Yeah, no, we didn't. Unless YM did. YM is in an interesting place. Yeah, I'll just hold this. And get these half passed is what we would get. Yeah, this is about to be a half pass. Getting close to EQ. EQ literally lines up almost exactly with the wickless candle. Oh, let me cancel these. See, the problem with this is I don't know which 6 subscriptions is not good. Yeah, I only have 3 accounts active. That shouldn't be. Let's check our 1 minute. We put in 1 minute doesn't look so good. We may re-manipulate where the 5 minute is. It's likely what may happen. But we're risking the accounts to half pass them. Win versus 32nd. We'd be looking pretty good. Yeah. It's wraps. It's going straight to that candle. I just gotta find out which accounts these are because I don't want to cancel the 2 that we're trading right now. But if there's 6, it says I only have 2 active evals, then why would there be 6 active subscriptions? It makes no sense. Like, that makes no sense at all. They're all for 50k evals. I don't have 6 50k evals. Oh, there's the PA. Okay, there's my funded. I think I just forgot to cancel some of the old 50Ks I bought. Okay, let's watch this trade play out. We have built up quite a bit of low resistance. I almost feel like we might take that out before going lower.
Order filled.
All right, there's TP. Those are 2 exactly half passed accounts. That is great. Could have full passed them. If I went double the contracts, that would have been 60 contracts each. No, that would have been 40 contracts each. But I don't need to do that. So there's the half passed evals. Honestly, gonna find one more A plus trade and then probably full port them again to get them fully passed. I just got to make sure I cancel not those and cancel different ones. But yeah, so that's gonna be the video there. I gotta get this YouTube channel like back up and running again. I gotta get videos out. But I'm happy with how I traded those evals. See, I have no issue holding to my trade idea. If I was unfunded, I would have closed that. As much as I don't want to say it, I would have closed it. But yeah, just holding to the trade idea, taking, not the best trade on my funded. The one flaw was from FOMO. Like, it's just so simple that I gotta just overcome and then I'm good. literally good after that. Now this is where we would get legs up. And we have low resistance above. See, this is where we could get A plus longs out of. We took London, we have SMT. Yeah, we have SMT, we hit EQ, we have a 1 minute inversion here. Back to the highs would be pretty good, like pretty amazing actually. Do I take it and pass the apexes? No, probably should not, but it's gonna play out. It's gonna play out. Watch, as soon as this candle closes, it's gonna rip with the low resistance liquidity. I think we have, because we're gonna have a new unfilled gap in 5 minutes. No, this is a really good trade that I'm not gonna take. Should I though? I feel like I should. No, ES is not in a good spot, and it doesn't have low resistance. Its target. So, anyways, I'm gonna end the video there. See you guys tomorrow.